Thank you for staying with us. The program is still our heritage on 91.3 Radio Maria, the voice of truth. We are talking our Nigerian indigenous music instrument and the unique roles they play in our Nigerian festival. Yes. Before we go on a short break, we were talking about no party like the Lagos party where they combine the party, the DJ party, the DJ playing, and then our local traditional band still playing alongside, and it was beautiful and everybody had fun. And we will still look about the kakaki. Kakaki is regarded as a royal blowing instrument, exclusively played by men in the Hausa society. Yeah. It is 4 meter long metal trumpet producing loud sound that spreads through long distance. This instrument consists of straight metal tubes made from welding 5 sections together. The kakaki is prestigious local trumpet associated with royalty. It is exclusively blown during ceremonies from the royal heads, such as the emir, the traditional, and the turban ceremonies. Yeah. So this kakaki also it's associated with royalty. They also bring it at the Double Festival, and even the Idil Festival.
The kakaki that you are talking about is, you see, in Hausa land, most of these ceremonies which they are doing, when you want to get them, really, it is during this Salah. That is, if there is no any festivity that concerning the royal father or the turban or whatsoever. But you will see how these people, even with their dress, you will see that from this is how you will now know how we are very rich in culture.
Of course. Because
you will now see that from the dressing of individual, you will now be able to see that this is a Gombe man, this is a Adamawa man, or this is Sokoto man, and this is Kano man. From there you will be able to now understand they have the same unique instrument, but when they come out with the dressing and with the dancing, that is when you will now be able to now know that, yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jeremiah is in the spirit. He's even taking us out. He's stretching the program down to dressing. Yeah, this is the diversity in Nigeria. We are so diverse, but we still find common ground. We still find a way to differentiate ourselves. So thank you very much for that one. When you come to the Double Festival, of course, you see the beautiful royal attires, but it represents different states in the north. Yes. Thank you for that one. So you were talking about the samba.
Yes.
So can you tell us a bit about the samba instrument?
Yeah, the samba instrument, you see, is like a rectangle.
Okay.
That is being molded with the wood and everything. So when you want to beat it, we have the one of double sets, and we have the one of triple sets. It depends on the which one you want to beat. And when you are beating, most of the experts, those who are experts, beat those 3 at a time, because rectangle is being made with the carve of the wooden carve, okay. And what they use in making it. So, and if you are just a learner, you will be starting with single one.
Okay.
So you will just be. Well, that is what you will just be. It's just like you are backing up.
Okay. So basically, that instrument is a 3-set instrument, and it's for professionals. If you are not a professional, you stick with one. Yeah, but okay, until you take a few lessons and you can
build up and perfect in it,
and then you can play the three drums. At a time. Yeah, but I played just one. So it will take more than 2 to 3 minute lessons to play that particular drum
Yes.
called samba.
Samba.
By the way, the kakaki is also, I think, the first music that my colleague was playing from the people of Benue State. I think that the first sound also was can be related to the kakaki.
Yes.
sound
In
kind
Benue,
of-
they have
yeah, so-
similar drum of that relate to kakaki.
Yeah, Benue.
Even this samba that I'm talking about, most indigene, most states has it
Yeah.
when they are playing, because no matter how, all these things we are just interwoven in most of all our drums.
Correct. I want to also look at the economical aspects of those music instruments.
Yeah.
Because of course, if cattle is the some of the materials we can get from the cattle, we can also get it from the vegetations in different parts of the geopolitical zones
Yes.
that we use to probably carve the ikwe, the stick
Yes.
from ikwe, and the animal skin to use that is used for the drum.
Yeah.
I think animal skin is a vital material
Yes, for every drum.
for the local
Yes.
instruments.
Yes.
So we will open the phone lines and so that our listeners can also call and contribute. If their indigenous instruments has been mentioned, yeah, they should tell us more. And which of those music instruments do you find more appealing or representing your state community? Please ensure that your community, state, or favorite musical instrument is mentioned by in the course
In
of
the
this
course of-
conversation. And
Sure.
if it's not, please call us and let us know so that your community also will be represented. The number to call is 081 084 475 18. 081 084 475 18. Please call us and tell us if about any of the music instruments in your community, and if you know how to play it, even better. If you know how to use it, then you can even tell us more about it. I was saying the person from Kaduna just told us that they have 4 different instruments, and they have bass, they have tenor, they have soprano,
Soprano.
and alto.
You can see
You see how
how
creative Nigerian culture is, and how creative our indigenous people have tried to make our local instrument very,
Very, very
useful
useful.
and even very instrumental
Yes.
to suit different purpose and
Sure.
different occasion. So apart from samba,
Yeah.
what other music instruments do we have?
We have omele.
Okay, tell us more about umele.
You see, omele. When we are talking about omele is very, very. We have the small and the bigger one.
Okay.
It's just being in form of it has a big wooden like that. Is the way they sound also, it has its own way
Okay.
function to perform in every role. But as you are playing it, is when the person of samba is doing the omele one, we will just be, yes, you will see. Not to talk of when gongo own now will now come in and be
Okay.
telling you, even giving you a lot of proverb
Okay.
with it.
Oh, that's interesting. Talking about the instrument, there's one I have had the chance to see, like the thief choir, the Benue thief from Benue
Yeah,
State.
yeah.
The choir. There's one instrument I find very interesting.
Interesting.
I don't know the name. Please, thief people from Benue State, if you are listening to me and I will describe it. I like Juliana because she has just exhibit the character of a true Nigerian. She didn't only just like
The
a particular
particular
instrument from
instrument.
Benue State. She also know about another instrument in the
Another culture.
another culture,
Yeah.
and she likes to enjoy it
When
whenever.
they play it.
Yeah, okay. So if you are listening to us and you are like Juliana, or you stick to your own community, please call us and let us know what is the indigenous instrument that catch your fancy, your favorite, or the one that makes your local indigenous music
That makes you happy.
that makes you happy. Please tell us and let's know, because Nigeria is a diverse country, and we have different indigenous music and different instruments to go with it. Please call us and let us know which one is in your state. So, Mr. Jeremiah, we were talking about the
economic value.
Okay, the economic aspects of it too. I think that when the instruments are being played, sometimes you see people spraying money, and when people enjoy it, maybe when people like Juliana hears it, it helps her to
at least when you did not want to laugh, there are some things that will make you to laugh when you come across this kind of instrument. Because at times you may be thinking of something, or you are being bored, and when you are being bored, you know that maybe you have not seen something that will ginger you up and say, oh no, don't be bored. Life is simple. Forget about all this music. Contributes a lot of things in our lives.
Correct.
Even when we talk about all these instruments, when you see they are being locally made from all this our own animal skin or whatsoever. Even the horse, they use the horse skin. Those who are doing this, making this drum, you will see that even when you want to buy it, they will first of all check the skin on it.
And see
whose skin is. They quickly, even from every culture, they quickly dictate which one the skin is more better, and which you can beat for a longer hour than the one that
Okay, Mr. Jeremiah, we'll continue with this conversation after the break. If you are just joining us, the topic with the program is Our Heritage, and the topic is the indigenous musical instruments, their unique roles in Nigerian music tradition. We have talked about several music instruments. We have talked about shekere, we have talked about the ogene, we talk about the kakaki, and a whole lot more. Which of this musical instrument that you find more appealing or representing your state or community? Please ensure that your community, state, or favorite musical instrument is mentioned by calling us. Good. So, Mr. Jeremiah, we were talking about the economic value of it. And one of our caller, of course, also mentioned that he was also engaged in that activity, especially in the area of masquerade, and then they were creating funds out of it.
Well, it is not only masquerade. Most especially when you go to villages these days, not even village, even here within a city here too. Also, you will see that there are some people that they have those drums at home.
Okay.
Which they go to any party, any this thing. If you want them to make your party, apart from the DJ that you have invited or whatsoever, you will see that fortunately you will dance to it.
Yeah. Okay.
And you even if you want to spend if you are owing like 10,000 in your pocket, say this is what I'm going to manage for this party. If care is not taken, by the time they start beating all these drums, you
okay, ensure that you don't enjoy it so much that you break the bank. So you stay within your budget. When you are going to occasion, please don't be carried away. Although it's good for the people to display it, because of course they are trying to generate funds. But you also be cautious so that you don't overspend. But on this note, we will say thank you for calling, thank you for listening, and for all those who call and contribute. We really appreciate your contribution. They were highly useful and meaningful and educating. Thank you so much for those who tried to call, and for the maybe because of network or technical issue, they couldn't reach us. We apologize. Please make sure you keep a date with us tomorrow for another interesting package on our heritage with Stella Francis. Have a blessed day.